Good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. It is Wednesday, the 18th of December. Shooting this with about 15 minutes to go. This is my midweek update. I'm going to put it out there for free. If you want to join us, link in the description. Let's talk about what's going on here. Okay, the Fed came in today and in a market that was very sideways on the S&P 500 for the last 2 weeks. And they did cut 0.25, but there was a couple of gotchas. One is they reduced the amount of rates, projected rate cuts on the dot plot from 4 to 2 next year, saying, there's no timeline on when they're going to cut again. Secondly, they raised their inflation forecast from 2.1 to 2.5%. That is the big gotcha. Powell came on and spoke, and he was not reassuring. He was okay. He did say the economy is in great shape. He believes that is in very good shape, but inflation remains stubborn. Some of potential Trump's policies were taken into account for this, in translation, some of the tariffs. So we've ended up with a massive down candle here in the market today on volume that's now starting to shoot up. We shot through levels. We shot through the 21 day. We shot through 600. We shot through the 3% pullback at 590.80 under right, and the 50 days right there. We're looking now at 579.62 as a 5% pullback in the market. That would come down into the election gap. Right, the next place to watch is the gap right there, 583.89 as you come down here. Risk happens fast, they say in the market. We're looking for some positives. We're very oversold quickly. The oscillator is negative 300 here already on the New York Stock Exchange and as well as on the NASDAQ. So we'll see. We'll see how long this lasts. We have GDP tomorrow morning. We have PCE, which takes more importance now, again, on Friday morning. Let's talk about what else is going on. I'm going to switch gears to the Qs. Qs filled this one gap as it continues to work its way down. That gap is now gone. It engulfed the last 2 weeks worth of action underneath the 21 days, still slightly stronger. The IWM is getting absolutely obliterated. The diamonds, this is 10 down days in a row, getting obliterated. The financials quickly through this gap here. Energy also getting pummeled. XBI getting pummeled. Okay, all these sectors getting beaten up. The semis, which were stronger today, coming all the way back to the 200 day. It's held here every time. We have Micron after the close tonight. So let's go around and look and talk some ideas and names. What did I do today? Let's just talk that first. I traded NVIDIA on the open, had a nice trade, gave a little bit back on Meta, tried TQQQ, took a small loss on that one on the Powell talking, and then made two nice counter trend trades on the NQ and made really nice money off of those, off this action here. So let's talk about what's going on. Let's start with the big name Tesla, and we'll go from there where I just typed that at. Market trying to bounce here, guys. Tesla, new all-time high today. You have a massive down move. You have a move down here now that is was 60 plus bucks, almost 70 bucks here. Came into the 8 day area and held. We'll see what happens here, but that was a day to take notice. Okay. Apple still strong on the 8 day. Microsoft below the 8 day to the 21 day. Amazon also to the below the 8, almost to the 21. Google just to the 8 day. Okay, showing a little more strength. Meta through the 21 day. So you're seeing some weakness across these names that were carrying us. We've talked at length about when there's only a handful of names holding a market, eventually it can't hold. It got the catalyst today. Is this the end of this market for this year? I don't think so, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll play the action. I think, give it a day or two to calm down. They probably look to run this back up into the end of the year, but we'll see. Right now it is cash as a position. Some other things going on. VIX, huge spike to 23. The bonds are getting killed, and that means that the 10-year is back up here over 5.5%. The dollar absolutely screaming here as well, new range highs. So we got a lot of very mixed action here. This is time to make a shopping list. What do you want? The crypto world. Powell, we don't want Bitcoin in the Federal Reserve. We don't want a law change. Coin getting hit on that. MSTR going into the Qs on Friday, getting on Monday morning, technically getting beaten up. Palantir holding in good. It's going into the Qs as well. So we've got a nice little bounce here on Tesla, and the markets here are trying to come off the lows. So, day to take notice, okay? You don't get candles like this very often. In my perfect world, what we would do is we'd gap down, we'd undercut today's lows, and then we'd rally back up, maybe kiss the gap here at 583.89, and then we'd look for a counter trade on that tomorrow. With that said, I hope you guys all join me in the room, and everybody have a fabulous, fabulous evening.